Okay, you have good English. Yeah, you want to be the translator?
Yes,
Okay.
I'll be doing the honors.
Okay, okay, perfect.
यहाँ तन्त्रको विषयमा मेरो केही कुराहरू आउनुभन्दा यहाँहरू सबैले मेरो सादर नमन छ नमस्कार
All who are present here and who have a lot of interest in Tantra, being present here, he is very grateful and namaste from his side.
हामी अति गौरवशाली छौँ तन्त्रको प्रारम्भ नेपालबाट
We are very honored that the Tantra started from Nepal.
त्यो समय हो किरात समय
It started from the Kiratis period.
हाम्रो इतिहासकारहरूले यो कुरालाई छोड्यो
Our historians somehow left that part out.
किरातकाल यस्तो समय हो जुन बेला मान्छे पनि पशु जस्तो भइरहेको बसेको
Kirati period was a very period where even humans were behaving like animals, right?
अनि त्यो पशुलाई सभ्य मान्छे बनाउनु पार्वती माताले भगवान शिवले बिन्ती गर्नु
And to make those animal like humans, to make them more human, Goddess Parvati prayed to Lord Shiva.
यिनीहरू विवेक बुद्धिका धनी प्राणी हुन्
These beings have a lot of I call it like they are mindful, right?
अब त्यति विवेक बुद्धिको धनी भएर पनि पशु जस्तै नाङ्गै हिँड्ने छोरी भएर हिँड्ने कुनै विकास नगर्नेमा हामीले बोध गराइदिनु पर्यो
And these people who have a lot of mindfulness, has a lot of brains, but still they behave like animals. So what we need to do is we need to teach them properly to be more human, to be more mindful. That was a prayer to Lord Shiva.
अनि महादेव बडो खुसी हुनुभयो
And Lord Shiva got very happy
किनकि पार्वतीको त्यति स्नेह यी प्राणीमा भयो
and he was happy because Goddess Parvati, she had so much compassion to these beings.
अब जाउँ हामी दुवै गएर उहाँहरूलाई ज्ञान बुद्धि बुझाइदेऊ
So let's go together and let's teach them some mindfulness. Let's give them some thoughts.
अनि उहाँहरू देवत्वलाई छोडेर मनुष्यत्वमा मानिसको रूपमा किरात र किरातिनी नै भएर आउनुभयो
And they ascended here in a human form, not in a divine form. They ascended here in a human form as Kirats and Kirati, like male and female, right?
किरातहरू त्यति बेला बस्थे श्लेषमान्तक वन
And Kiratis, they used to live in Slesmantak forest.
त्यो श्लेषमान्तक वन भनेको अहिले पशुपतिको जङ्गललाई हामीले श्लेषमान्तक
And the forest in Pasupati right now is known as the Slesmantak forest.
त्यही श्लेषमान्तक वनमा भगवान शिवले भन्दै जानुहुने अनि लेख्ने कापी कलम केही बनि नसकेको कारणले पार्वतीले कण्ठ गर्नुहुने
And since at the time there were no medium to write, so whatever Lord Shiva would tell, and Parvati, Goddess Parvati would memorize all that.
अनि सुनेको कुरालाई हामीले श्रुति भन्यौँ
And whatever we listen, it's known as Shruti.
अनि जुन सम्झेर राख्ने कुरा कण्ठ गरेर राख्ने कुरा त्यसलाई हामीले स्मृति भन्यौँ
And whatever that was memorized was known as Smriti.
यो श्रुति स्मृति नै तन्त्रको पहिलो रूप हो
And this Shruti and Smriti is the first form of Tantra.
त्यही परम्परा अनुसार गुरुले शिष्यहरूलाई ज्ञान दिँदै जानुहुन्छ
in similar way, that is how the teachers would teach their disciples, right? Based on that tradition.
त्यस कारण तन्त्रमा किताबको ज्ञान भन्दा पनि अनुभवको ज्ञान अगाडि।
That's why in Tantra, if you see, so it's less about books, right? It's less about literature. It's more about how you experience it, how you felt it, and how it is transferred.
अनि तन्त्रमा 3 किसिमको तह चाहिँ निर्माण भयो।
There are 3 levels of Tantra. That was
Yoga.
defined.
उपदेश दीक्षा दिने तन्त्र।
First is
उपदेश भने मतलब ज्ञान पनि सिकाउने।
first was to do give some teachings like Upadesh Siksha, right? Which
अनि
is known as-
अर्को मन्त्र सुनेर जप गरेर ध्यान गरेर गर्छ।
Another one was with the mantras, where you would recite the mantras and then you would basically do meditation with it.
यसलाई दीक्षा मात्रै भन्ने।
This is known as Diksha Matri.
अनि अर्को तह चाहिँ महादीक्षा।
And next level is called Mahadiksha.
त्यो महादीक्षामा चाहिँ विभिन्न किसिमका हावभाव कटाक्ष अनेक किसिमको पूजा अर्चना अनेक किसिमको मुद्राहरू त्यो महादीक्षामा हुन्छ।
In that Mahadiksha, so basically many forms of gestures, postures, and those are given with the main teachings. Right?
त्यसकारण नेपालमा किरातेश्वरले एक एक अक्षरबाट सबै कुराको ज्ञान गराउँछ।
And that is how the Kirateswar gave the teachings with each letters, right? Through that time.
त्यो एक अक्षरलाई हामीले बीज मन्त्र भन्छौँ।
And that single letters is known as the Bijaksharas.
अनि साधकहरूले एक एक अक्षरबाट नै पुकार गर्थे।
And that is how practitioners would also use those Bijaksharas to do their practice.
त्यो सजिलो पनि साधना हो। नेपाली भाषामा अथवा नेवारी भाषामा माँ भन्ने शब्द प्रयोग हुन्छ। माँ भनेको मदर वा आमा हो।
And so that is how those were used. And so if you see the alphabet Ma is one of them, right? So which represents in our Newari language, it's known as the mother, right?
निरन्तर मनले माँ 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 भनिरह्यो भने त्यो नै मूल साधना हो।
And if you continuously recite the word ma, 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 alphabet, ma, 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 over and over and over again, that is the practice.
यसको अर्थ हो हामीसँग भएको सम्पत्ति हामीसँग भएको सामान माले काम लाग्दैन।
This means whatever wealth that we have, physical wealth, right? So that is not used for ma.
हामीसँग सबै नाशवान वस्तु मात्रै, दिव्य वस्तु हामीसँग केही पनि छैन।
We only have impermanent substance. We don't have something mystical within us.
अब मा चाहिँ दिव्यमा उहाँको जन्म पनि छैन मरण पनि छैन, दिव्य।
And ma is mystical. She is not born. There is no end to it. There is no starting to it.
त्यसकारण हाम्रो तन्त्र साधनामा एक नम्बरमा अन्तर्याग, अन्तर माने भित्र, याग माने अर्चना, पूजा, वन्दना। भित्रबाटै अर्चना गर्ने काम अन्तर्याग एक नम्बरमा त्यो अगाडि आयो।
So in tantric practice, the first thing is known as antarya, which comes from inside. So praising oneself, and that is how you begin the tantra sadhana.
अनि अर्को यागले हामीले बहिर्याग भन्छ। बहिर्यागमा यो चाहिन्छ ऊ चाहिन्छ यो सामान चाहिन्छ अनेक किसिमका विधि प्रविधिहरू त्यहाँ प्रयोग भयो।
And there is another stage which is known as Vedic Yag, where Bahir Yag, outer Yag. So outer Yag is basically using various kinds of method, system, and conducting the rituals in such way.
यो बाहिर यागले चाहिँ हामीमा अहङ्कार पनि ल्याइन्छ
And that Bahiyag basically can create ego,
Yeah.
right? It can also create ego or like pride, basically.
अहङ्कारमा आमा आँखा चिम्नुपर्छ माले अहङ्कार मन पर्छ
And Ma does not like the pride, so she basically keeps quiet on that part.
त्यस कारण बाहिर याग भन्दा अन्तर्यागलाई हामी नेपालीहरू बढी ध्यान दिन्छौँ अनि यो साधना गर्ने ठाउँ अन्त होइन जङ्गलमा होइन मन मन कुनै तीर्थमा होइन यस्तै गुप्त कोठामा
And so I see so out of these two practice, so one is external practice, one is internal practice. So that internal practice is the most key point of it, which cannot be done anywhere else. I see you cannot go into the temple or go into places and do that. So that is done in similar way like this, in a very separate place, right, which is kept within.
त्यो आगमभित्र कुनै मूर्ति पनि हुँदैन कुनै चित्र पनि हुँदैन
In that place, there won't be no idols or no pictures or any other means that would be used.
अनि त्यहाँ यो हाम्रो सांसारिक वस्तुबाट बनेको पञ्चमहाभूत भन्छ हामी नाशवान वस्तुबाट बनेको यो आँखा यो आँखाले त्यहाँ अरू चिज देख्यो भने मन त्यसैमा आकर्षित हुने त्यस कारण त्यहाँ अरू चिज नराखेको
And as our, so you see, our body is made out of 5 elements, and then we have like these 5 senses, and on those 5 senses, the one dominates is the eyes, right? So if our eyes would see something around us, right, it would basically distract us. So that is why nothing is kept there except yourself. Right?
अनि त्यहाँ कोठामा गएर आँखा चिम्लिने बित्तिकै भित्रको आँखा आफै खुल्छ
And as you go into that sacred room and you close your eyes, right, and your internal eyes would automatically open.
त्यो भित्रको आँखा भनेको दिव्य आँखा हो
And that is the mystical eye.
दिव्य आँखाले त्यहाँ दिव्य रूपै पाउँछ
And
देख्छ
so through that mystical eye, you can only, then you can see the mystical things.
आँखा चिम्लिने बित्तिकै त्यहाँ कुनै न कुनै रूपमा केही प्रकट भएकै हुन्छ अनि त्यसलाई साधकले माले मलाई आज यो रूपमा दर्शन दिनुभयो त्यसमा मक्क पर्छ
And so as you use your the mystical eye, right, and then you start seeing mystical objects or substance, right, while you're meditating, and that is what Ma would give us, and that is how the practitioners would be very grateful on that part that the Ma has shown us her form in this way.
तपाईँ हामी सबैको आत्माको पनि आत्मा उहाँ माको
And so our soul in combined, right?
हामी मात्रै होइन अरू पशु पन्छी सबै
Yes,
प्राणीको
all sentient beings soul, right? And if you combine that in one place, right? And now if you see the Ma, right, the mother, so she is the ultimate soul that you could get among us.
त्यस कारण त्यहाँ भित्र प्रकट भएको त्यो दिव्य व्यक्तिलाई हामी खुट्टा धुवाउनेदेखि लिएर नुहाउने सुहाउने सबै सिँगार पटार सबै मनैले गर्छ
And in that meditation process, the mystical object or the form of Ma that you would see, so what we will do is from inside, right? We will bathe her, we would prepare her, we would decorate her, we would pray her, so that we all can do it through our meditation.
यो प्रक्रिया बढ्दै जाँदाखेरि त्यहाँ समयको पाबन्दी छैन
And while you are doing in this method, so there is no time barriers.
कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ 3-4 दिनसम्म पनि त्यहाँ मासँग अनेक किसिमको रसरङ भइराखेका हुन्छ
And sometimes people would be so deep into meditation that it 3-4 days can be just gone like this, right, while you're doing this meditation.
त्यसकारण तन्त्रको साधकहरू टुनामुना गर्ने, चटक गर्ने, अनेक किसिमको प्रभाव देखाउने, जसलाई हामी अष्टसिद्धि भन्छौँ। पानीमा पनि टेकेर हिँड्ने जाने, हलुका भएर आकाशमा उडेर जान सक्ने, यस्ता अष्टसिद्धिहरूलाई तन्त्रले मान्यता दिइरहेको छ।
And basically he's trying to show you the difference now. See, when you say tantra practice, so tantra practice is like there is a practice known as astasiddhis, where people can get lighter than air, they can float, right, or they can walk on the water, right, or do some mystical black magic things and impress people or make people fear with them, right. So tantra basically is not associated with them, and they don't categorize those astasiddhis as the part of tantra.
यसमा सोहम त्यो नै म हुँ, ब्रह्मास्मि म नै ब्रह्म हुँ, यो सिद्धान्त त्यहाँ लागु हुँदैन।
And in this practice, I see, yeah, there will be a phase where so I am Brahma, or I'm part of Brahma, right? Or I'm that. So this kind of concept or this kind of principle would not be applied on that one.
त्यहाँ माले स्वामिनी भन्छ, आफूलाई दास भन्छ।
Where in this meditation, so Ma basically is our master, and we are slaves of Ma.
हामी सेवा गरेर परम आनन्द लिन्छौँ।
And what we will do is we basically we praise her, we groom her, right? Whatever we can do, we will do it, and we will find our happiness in that.
यी सबै कुरा गीताले उद्घोष गर्छ।
And all of these things can be found in Gita too, Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
अरू सबै तन्त्र कुराहरू गोप्य छन्, लुकाएका छन्, गीताले खुल्ला गरेको छ।
And every other tantra, they have made these practice very secretive, right? And the only text that has opened it is Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
त्यसकारण अन्तर्यागमा गीताको ज्ञान आवश्यक छ, त्यो मानवीय शास्त्र भन्यो।
That is why in this internal practice that we are talking about, so it has so the Gita is one of the major part of it, which is also known as the human shastra, or like a
त्यही कारणले
scripture. Right?
संसारको सबै सम्प्रदायले गीताले मान्यता दिएको छ।
And that is why Gita is accepted by all forms of practice or all forms of religion all around the globe.
त्यो मूल कारण समोहम सर्वभूतेषु भन्ने गीताको भाव, म सबैमा बराबर छु, मैले कसैले पनि ठुलो सानो भेदभाव गर्दिनँ।
And the basic part of the essence of it is like I am equal to everybody. See, the equalness basically brings everybody together.
तन्त्रमा पनि छ, तन्त्रमा कुनै भेद छैन।
And same principle applies in Tantra.
कुनै भेद छैन, खानु हुने चिजमा पनि खानु नहुने चिजमा पनि भेद छैन। अनि ठुलो जात सानो जात भन्नु पनि भेद छैन, मूर्ख विद्वान भन्नु पनि भेद छैन, ज्ञानी अज्ञानी भन्नुमा पनि सबै समान।
So basically, if you come into tantric practice, so there is no such thing as somebody being above or somebody being below, or like caste, or like there is no such thing like that you can eat, you shouldn't eat, right? And there is no such thing as being a scholar or being very ignorant. So everything is equal in tantra.
आफ्नो शरीरले पचाउनु मात्रै सक्छ भने हलाल विष खाए पनि हुन्छ।
Yeah, if your body can resist, you can also drink the halal vish, the mystical poison that Lord Shiva took in, and that is how he had this blue throat, right? He's also known as Nilkantha, right? So if your body can absorb it, you can also drink that too.
त्यो रूप हो किरातेश्वर।
And that form is Kirateshwar form.
किरातेश्वरको मन्दिर चाहिँ श्लेषपाण्डक वनमा छ, त्यसकारण यो तन्त्रको उत्पत्ति पनि श्लेषपाण्डक वनबाटै भयो भने त्यसबाट प्रमाणित हुन्छ।
And the Kirateshwar Mahadev is in Sleshmantak forest, and so that is how the origin of tantric practice in Nepal originated from that place, and that is also the proof of that.
अहिले म ठुलो तिमी सानो भन्ने भेदभावले गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो तन्त्रशास्त्र राम्रो, तिम्रो तन्त्रशास्त्र नराम्रो भन्ने विभिन्न किसिमको प्रचार पनि व्यापक भइरहेछ। नेपालीहरू पनि आफ्का भएको मणिले बिर्सेर, आफ्का भएको ज्योतिले बिर्सेर बाहिरबाट आयो, काश्मीरबाट आयो भन्छन्। यो कुरा गलत हो। ग्रन्थको उत्पत्ति हाम्रै श्लेषपाण्डक वनमा छ, किरात कालमा भयो।
Now I see. So what happens now in Nepal, like so there is a concept that tantra started from Kashmir, right? So the Kashmiri Pandits actually brought tantric practice here, and so what we are basically doing is we are ignoring the jewel that we have, and we are looking for something else, right? So basically what he's trying to say is the origin of tantra is from Nepal, is from Sleshmantak Van, right? Or the Sleshmantak forest, sorry, right? Yeah, and that's what he's trying to say.
यस विषयमा यहाँहरूको पनि विचार पनि सुन्न चाहन्छु, त्यसकारण म यसैमा मेरो मन्तव्य बन्ने गर्न चाहन्छु।
And so he also wants to hear everybody's thoughts on this part, and he would like to close his statement for right now. Thank you very much for listening.
पहिला यहाँ हेर्नु त म बोलेको हुन्छ होइन, सुरु भएपछि यो बोतलमा अडाएर छ्यापेर हुन्छ ल सुरु गर्छ है त।
Sorry for the
अखण्ड मण्डलाकार व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातामहं वन्दे वत्सला शक्तिमातरम्। नमस्कार। तन्त्र चर्चा परिवारको आज यो विशेष कार्यक्रम हुँदैछ र यो कार्यक्रममा हामीले अलिकति पृथक ढङ्गबाट आज हामीले सञ्चालन गर्न जाँदैछौँ। हरेक हप्ताको मङ्गलबार रात्रि 8 बजी हामीले अनलाइन कार्यक्रम जुममा हामीले सञ्चालन गर्दै आएका छौँ भने आज चाहिँ हामीले यो पूर्वीय दर्शनको हाम्रो अद्वितीय विधा तन्त्रशास्त्रलाई पाश्चात्य विद्वानहरूले पनि जुन अध्ययन गर्नुभएको छ त्यही पाश्चात्य विद्वानहरूलाई हामीले आमन्त्रण गरेका छौँ। यहाँहरूलाई विदितै छ तन्त्र चर्चाको कार्यक्रममा हामीले नेपाली भूगोलमा अभ्यास हुने तन्त्रका विविध श्रृङ्खला परिश्रृङ्खलाहरूलाई पस्कदै आएका छौँ र आजको यो श्रृङ्खलामा हामीले सर्वान्नाय तन्त्र परम्परा, नेपाली सर्वान्नाय तन्त्र परम्पराको बारेमा अमेरिका स्थित बेरी कलेजमा प्राध्यापन गर्दै आउनुभएका प्राध्यापक जेफ्रे लिड्के, उहाँ अमेरिका बेरी कलेजको आध्यात्मिक विभाग रिलिजियस डिपार्टमेन्टको अध्यक्ष विभागीय प्रमुख हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँका साथसाथै उहाँलाई साथ दिनका लागि अमेरिका बेरी कलेजकै अङ्ग्रेजी साहित्यका एवं बौद्ध दर्शनका अध्येता प्राध्यापक डाक्टर मार्क टेलरज्यू पनि हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ र अनुवादमा सहजीकरण गर्नका लागि हामीसँग चामु नारायणका पुजारी र त्यस्तै गरेर तन्त्र साधक आवास धरानन्द राजोपाध्यायज्यू हुनुहुन्छ र यति निवेदन गर्छु। र यो आजको श्रृङ्खलामा हामीले आजको यो विशेष कार्यक्रममा हामीले प्राध्यापक जेफ्रे लिड्केज्यूबाट द मण्डला रिभिल्ड सर्वान्नाय कन्ट्रिब्युसन टु हिलिङ द ग्लोबल क्राइसिस, यो विश्व परिवेशमा यो सर्वान्नाय तन्त्रको यसलाई जोडेर उहाँले प्रवचन राख्नुहुनेछ र म यो निवेदन गर्छु। कार्यक्रम करिब 1 घण्टाको हुनेछ। पहिलो खण्डमा जेफ्रे लिड्केज्यूले करिब 20 मिनट जति आफ्नो प्रवचन राख्नुहुनेछ र तत्पश्चात आवास धरानन्द राजोपाध्यायले केही त्यसमा नेपालीमा पनि अलिकति प्रकाश पार्नुहुनेछ र त्यस पश्चात डाक्टर मार्क टेलरज्यूले पनि आफ्नो त्यसमा कमेन्ट भनौँ त्यसमा आफ्नो प्रतिक्रिया राख्नुहुनेछ र त्यस पश्चात फेरि आवास धरानन्द राजोपाध्यायजीले आफ्नो प्रतिक्रियासहित गर्नुहुनेछ र आजका सभापति मैले निवेदन गर्छु तन्त्र चर्चा परिवारका अध्यक्ष श्रीमान महेश्वर जोजु राजोपाध्यायज्यू त्रिगुणातीत तन्त्र साधक रत्न गुरुलाई चाहिँ म सभापतिको आसनको ग्रहणको लागि हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु र हाम्रो अतिथिहरू चाहिँ हामीसँगै हुनुहुन्छ म सबैको नाम उच्चारण गर्न चाहन्न जेफी विर्केज्यू आई लाइक